You know, for many years, people didn't talk about this, but we're going to focus on this in a very important way. Of the great Aboriginal pop and country and rock singers, there's been several through the years, including Robbie Robertson. But this lady was such a star with her affiliations with big singers and creators. We forgot that she was basically Cherokee. We're going to talk about the beautiful, inside and out, the great singer-performer Rita Coolidge. Now, born May 1st, 45, her songs during the 70s and 80s were on Billboard's magazine's pop, country, and adult contemporary jazz charts, and she won 2 Grammy Awards with fellow musician and then husband Chris Christopherson, who passed away September 28. Her recordings include Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher and Higher, We're All Alone, I'd Rather Leave While I'm in Love, and a theme song for the 83 James Bond film Octopussy, called All Time High. Now, born in Lafayette, Tennessee, she was the daughter of Dick and Charlotte Coolidge, a minister and a school teacher, with sisters Linda and Priscilla and brother Raymond. Her father was a full-blooded Cherokee and her mother half Cherokee and half Scottish. She attended Nashville's Maplewood High School and graduated from Andrew Jackson Senior High School in Jacksonville, Florida. Coolidge is a graduate of Florida State and a member of the Alpha Gamma Delta sorority. Now, after singing around Memphis, including a stint singing commercial jingles, Coolidge was discovered by Delaney and Bonnie, who worked with her in L.A. There she became a backing singer. And her tenure included work for artists including Leon Russell, Joe Cocker, Harry Chapin, Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Dave Mason, Graham Nash, and Stephen Stills. She was also featured in Joe Cocker's Mad Dogs and Englishmen tour and album, singing Russell and Bonnie Bartlett's song Superstar. Coolidge did not receive songwriting credits for Superstar, which later became a hit for the Carpenters. She also became known as a Delta Lady and inspired Russell to write a song of the same name for her. Now, she also did not receive songwriting credits for the coda of the 71 single Layla by Eric Clapton's band, Derek and the Dominos. In 2016, Coolidge stated that she recorded the demo with her boyfriend, the band's drummer Jim Gordon, before they went to England to record with Clapton. Once he met with Clapton, Coolidge played the piece she composed for him and she gave him a cassette. Clapton, impressed by the piece, used it as part of the song in the ending section when she found out by hearing the song over a PA system a year later. She tried to contact Slowhand, but he was told by his manager, Robert Stigwood, "What are you going to do? You're a girl. You don't have money to fight us. Let it go." She has not heard from Clapton himself and believes he is aware of the situation. Though only Gordon has been officially credited with writing the section, the band's keyboardist Bobby Whitlock said, "Jim took the piano melody from his ex-girlfriend Rita Coolidge. I know because in the Delaney and Bonnie days, I lived in John Garfield's old house in the Hollywood Hills, and there was a guest house with an upright piano in it. Rita and Jim were up there in the guest house and invited me to join in on writing the song with them called Time. Her sister Priscilla wound up recording it with her husband Booker T. Jones. Jim took the melody from Rita's song and didn't give her credit for writing it. Her boyfriend ripped her off. I knew, but nobody would listen to or believe me. I have told the story for many years." Now, Time ended up on the 73 album Chronicles by Booker T. and Priscilla. Now, in November 1970, in a twist of fate, she met Chris Christopherson at the LA airport when they were both catching the same flight to Tennessee and hit it off. Instead of continuing to be his attendant to destination Nashville, he got off in Memphis with her. The two married in 73, had a child in 74, and recorded several duet albums, which sold well and earned the duo a Grammy Award for a Best Country Performance by a Duo Group with vocal in 74 from the Bottle to the Bottom, and in 76 for Lover Please. Now, she was also in a credited role as Marina in Sam Peckinpah directed Western film Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid in 73, where Christopherson played the role of Billy the Kid. Now, Coolidge's greatest success in the pop charts during 77-78 with 4 consecutive top 25 hits, remakes of Jackie Wilson's Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher and Higher, Boss Gang's We're All Alone, The Temptations' The Way You Do Your Things You Do, and Marsha Hines' You. Coolidge and Christopherson, of course, didn't last and divorced in 1970. Now, 1980. Now, in 92, in later part of his career, she sang joint lead vocals with Roger Waters on the title track of his album, Amused to Death. She also was among the first hosts of VH1, the U.S. cable network. In 2006, she recorded a Standards album, And So Was Love, with artwork by Clifford Bailey. Now, In 97, Coolidge was one of the founding members of Walela, a Native American music trio that also included her sister Priscilla and Priscilla's daughter Laura Satterfield. The trio released studio albums in 97, Walela, and 2000, Unbearable Love, a live album and DVD, live in concert 2004, and a best of compilation 2007. Now, Walela means hummingbird in Cherokee. Coolidge considered this group important, not only in honoring our ancestors, but also bringing the culture to others. The trio also performed at the 96 Summer Olympics in Atlanta. Now, her autobiography, Delta Lady, a memoir, was published in April 2016. Now, these are all speculation, but we'll go over it because she's been linked with a lot of big players. Now, allegedly, Coolidge had a romantic liaison with Stephen Stills and Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Coolidge left Stills for Nash, has been cited as a contributing factor behind the initial 70 breakup of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. She was the sweet little Indian girl named Raven in the song Cowboy Movie on David Crosby's album If I Could Only Remember My Name. Now, Coolidge was also involved with Leon Russell and Joe Cocker. During the Mad Dogs and Englishmen tour, Coolidge's boyfriend at the time, Jim Gordon, assaulted her, resulting in a black eye for the rest of the tour. She ended the relationship and never spoke to him again. Gordon was later diagnosed with schizophrenia and convicted of murdering his mother. Now, when Coolidge was married to Christopherson from 73 to 80, they were the toast of the music industry. Their daughter and only child, Casey, who was also a musician, was born in 74. Unfortunately, their marriage deteriorated after she miscarried her second child in 77. In her memoir, Delta Lady, she described her marriage to Christopherson as volatile due to his alcoholism and infidelity. She revealed he was also emotionally abusive and would belittle her talent. When they divorced, she didn't ask for anything. However, in 2016, Coolidge told People that she and Christopherson still shared a bond. Now, she eventually married Tatsuya Sudo, a world leader in computer architecture research, in June 2004 in the Cook Islands. Sudo, a Japanese citizen, retired in 2010 after a long tenure as a professor at the Donald Bren School of Information and Computer Sciences, UC Irvine, when allegations of professional misconduct against him surfaced. Coolidge divorced him in 2012. In 2014, he pled guilty to felony charge of receiving illegal payments. Coolidge had lived in Fallbrook, California, where she painted and exhibited her work until 2017. Now, in 2017, she rekindled a romantic relationship with a childhood boyfriend, Joe Huto, who she dated in college. They married in 2018 and moved back to Tallahassee. Now, in October 2014, Coolidge's sister Priscilla was murdered by her husband, Michael Siebert, in a murder-suicide. The pain of that loss was exacerbated when Siebert's ashes were delivered to Rita's home and she had to dispose of them. Now, inducted in the Southern Museum of Music Hall of Fame in 2015, she has won 2 Grammy Awards from her 3 nominations. Now, From the Bottle to the Bottom, she won for 1974, Best Country Vocal Performance, Duo Group. Loving Arms, nominated in 75, and Lover Please, again, duo or group, she won that. Now, discography, studio albums, Rita Coolidge, Nice Feeling, The Lady's Not for Sale, Full Moon, Fall into Spring, Breakaway. Most of them, up until Fall into Spring, were on A&M, then Monument Records, then back to A&M, It's Only Love, Anytime, Anywhere, Love Me Again, Natural Lack with Chris Christopherson, Satisfied, Heartbreak Radio, Never Let You Go, Inside the Fire, Fire Me Back, Dancing with an Angel, Love Lessons, For You, Behind the Memories, Out of the Blues, Cherokee, Thinking About You, and So Is Love, a Rita Coolidge Christmas, Safe in the Arms of Time. Now, very successful on the charts in Canada, actually. Canada sometimes were a bigger chart movement. But Full Moon went to number 1 in 73, certified, of course, gold. Breakaway won number 19. Anytime, Anywhere, number 23, but again, very big in Canada. Now, as the years went on, various compilation albums, All About Rita Coolidge, Greatest Hits, the very best of Rita Coolidge, Love from Tokyo, Classics Volume 5, A&M Gold Series, All Time High, Best of Rita Coolidge, The Collection, Master Series, 20th Century Masters, Universal Masters Collection, and Delta Lady, the Rita Coolidge compilation. Singles included Turn Around Your Love, I Believe in You, which was top 40 in Canada, Fever, My Crew, Whiskey Whiskey, A Song I Like to Sing, Loving Arms, and then Mama Lou, Rain, Lover Please, and okay, 77 were the big hits, of course. Your Love Has Lifted Me Higher went number 5, We're All Alone number 1, The Way You Do the Things You Do number 9, You went to number 3, and Love Me Again went to number 20. 79 One Fine Day went to 15. I'd Rather Leave While I'm in Love went number 3. Something About Your Baby went top 40. Fool That I Am went top 15, all in adult contemporary. But the biggest hit, pretty much, Your Love Has Lifted Me Higher, when she almost went to number 1. But again, she was strong on the Canadian adult contemporary and country charts. She went to number 1 with All Alone on the Canadian charts, AC, and then You as well. And then I'd Rather Leave While I'm in Love, she went to number 1. And she has appeared in various movies through the year, and a very, very well-respected actress throughout the years. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rita Coolidge, I can say this, ladies and gentlemen, not saying, I don't want to insult her saying the poor man's share, but she had different aspects of her style reflected, and that's why we love her. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing here with our musical podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.